Ciao everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Learn Italian with Songs. Today we are going to talk about Tuta Gold by Mahmood. Now, what can we say about this song? First of all, as you can see from the title, this was last year, so 2024, Sanremo Music Festival entry by Mahmood, and it kinda caused a bit of an uproar when he ended up sixth place. Yeah, like I'm not joking. This song ended up sixth place. Many people weren't happy about it. If you know a bit of Sanremo Music Festival history, you know that Mahmood won maybe 2 times, I don't remember, Sanremo Music Festival. And Tuta Gold was a good song, still is. And in fact, today we are talking about it. First of all, because I'm going to talk about a bit more about songs related to Sanremo, Sanremo Music Festival history, mainly from last year, unless you have a specific request. Because in less than a month, we'll celebrate, like the music festival, the Sanremo Music Festival will happen. So I want to enter a little bit in the mood. So the literal translation of the song is golden tracksuit, where tuta is tracksuit, and gold, the English word gold, is used instead of the Italian one oro. In the end, it doesn't matter that much because the important thing when participating in the Sanremo Music Festival competition is that the majority of the lyrics has to be in Italian. So of course there are many songs with many English or foreigner terms, but the main core has to be in Italian. Now, this is the lead single from his third album, Nei letti degli altri, in others people's beds. And as I was saying, it ranked sixth during last year, 2024 Sanremo Music Festival. However, this song was kind of the moral winner in the end because it was the most successful song of the Sanremo Music Festival 2024 one. And in fact, it reached number one on the Italian single chart, and it earned ×5 platinum certification. It means that it sold a lot. And it also topped the Italian Airplay chart and was the best-selling song in Italy for 2024. So, of course, we talked about the song that won, La Noia by Angelina Mango. But on the charts, Tuta Gold won. So, like, the people who were outraged by its sixth place now can say, see, we were right. Also, there's a whole part of choreography, it became kind of viral, but the song was and still is very good. But what does it talk about? What's the theme? What's the topic of this song? It is a bit cryptic, so I have to give you some hints, give you like an introduction about the topics of the song, because you can kind of understand it from the lyrics, but I want to be clear. Okay, so quoting Mahmood, Tuta Gold best represents the emotional maturity that this album has given me. So we can say that this song is about maturity. specifically rich throughout going through trauma and difficult experiences that will be hinted or explicitly explained in the lyrics. So that said, now that you have a little bit of like some idea about the topics of this song, let's see the lyrics. We start with an intro. Se partirò, if I leave. Remember that the hypothetical constructions in Italian are different and don't use the same tenses as in English. Go check them out. A Budapest ti ricorderai. In Budapest you will remember. About what? Of what? Dei giorni in tenda, quella moonlight. Of the days in the tent, that moonlight. Now, moonlight clearly it's not an Italian word. In Italian, it is anticipated by a demonstrative adjective, quella, feminine. So it might be referring to la luce della luna, moonlight. It is literally luce della luna. However, the issue is that usually in Italian you often say il chiaro o il chiarore di luna, so with the masculine. So my idea is that it could be also referencing to a brand of electronic cigarettes, but I'm not sure. Because the next line is fumando fino all'alba non cambierai. Smoking until dawn you will not change. Since from the context we are talking about smoking, that's why I thought also about the brand of electronic cigarettes. E non cambierò, and I will not change, fottendomi la testa in un night, fucking up my head in a nightclub. Soffrire può sembrare un po' fake. Suffering can seem a little fake. Fake, we have the English word fake used instead of its correspective falso in Italian. Se curi le tue lacrime ad un rave. If you heal your tears at a rave. We don't have an Italian translation of rave, so. Then we have the pre-chorus, which became very famous alongside the chorus. Maglia bianca, oro sui denti, blue jeans. White shirt, gold on the teeth, blue jeans. Non paragonarmi a una bitch così. Don't compare me to a bitch like that. Non era abbastanza, noi soli sulla jeep. It wasn't enough, us alone, as in just us in a jeep. Ma non sono bravo a rincorrere. But I'm not good at chasing. In this case, it is hinted, it is implied that this is meant in a figurative way, so chase as in chasing people, okay? So like sort of situation where if someone doesn't treat you well, they don't connect with you and things like that, you at certain point you stop chasing after them, okay? That's the idea. And then the famous part of the song, 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, baby non richiamerò, baby I won't call back. Now, let's talk about a little bit about this Tuta Gold, this golden tracksuit. So, why why the gold tracksuit? Well, I went around reading some interviews by Mahmood, and he explained that the tracksuit represents a type of clothing that is comfortable, but that it can also be branded, so kind of rich, kind of special, right? However, it is, at least in Italy, it is also the stereotypical drug dealer attire, which in this image is also confirmed by the 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, because mainly in big cities, drug dealers have the habit of having multiple phones, and so there is the double meaning here, because here is like, even if I have 5 cell phones, I won't call you back because I'm not chasing after you, like you don't deserve me. But also the golden tracksuit and the 5 cell phones related to the stereotypical imagery of the drug dealer. And this connects also to the next part. In fact, in the chorus we see ballavamo nella zona nord. We were dancing in the north zone. Here, I guess, of Milan, because Mahmood grew up in Milan. Quando mi chiamavi Fra. When you called me bro. Fra and bro have the same reasoning behind. Bro is the truncated version, the abbreviation of brother, while in Italian fra is the truncation of fratello, so same logic. Con I fiori nella tuta gold, with flowers in the gold tracksuit. So what are these flowers? Those are referring the hashish, the flower of the cannabis. And in fact, then, tu ne fumavi la metà. You smoked half of it. Mi passerà. Ricorderò. I'll get over it. I'll remember. I gilet neri pieni di zucchero. The black waistcoat full of sugar. Cambio il numero. I change the number, as in the phone number. What is the sugar? Just like we have the metaphorical representation of the hashish with the flowers, here the sugar represents the coke, the cocaine. A little thing here. This line. Guys, this line confuse people like no tomorrow. I'll explain. When artists present their songs at Sanremo, the songs are new. So nobody ever, like, they are presented at Sanremo. Okay? So no one knows the lyrics beforehand. Even the fans, only the journalists are allowed to participate in the rehearsal. So this part of the chorus is sung quite fast, I would say even rapped. So mainly this line. Instead of understand I gilet, the waistcoat, neri, black, pieni di zucchero, full of sugar, for some reason someone understood I cileni ripieni di zucchero. That means the a type of biscuits, okay, full of sugar. And this became a meme. There are many people start to sing i cileni ripieni di zucchero instead i gileni ripieni di zucchero. At certain point, people started to make fake biscuits packages for the memes. For example, these. Like, this does not exist. At certain point, I was like, what? Is this like a real type of biscuit or something? Because we had the Mulino Bianco, which is a very famous brand in Italy making biscuits. And like, I was like, do they really exist or something specific? No, they don't. This biscuit is invented, is fiction, okay? It does not exist, but it became so popular that at certain point you might wonder, but like, are there really this type of biscuits in Italy? No, guys, no, it's not. It's not. It's just a meme. But it was cool. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, baby, non richiamerò, baby, I won't call back. Then we have the first verse. Dov'è la fiducia diventata arida? Where's the trust? It's become dry. Or it became dry. È come l'aria del Sahara. It's like the air of the Sahara, because it's dry. Mi raccontavi storie di gente senza dire. You told me stories of people without saying. Mai il nome, nome, nome. Never the name, name, name. Come l'amico tuo in prigione, ma, like your friend in prison, you could also translate it as like that friend of yours, l'amico tuo, instead of il tuo amico. But here, like, it is a similitude between these person he's talking about, I guess a friend, telling stories about other people without mentioning their identity, just like people in prison protect their friends because, you know, snitches get stitches. A stare nel quartiere serve fottuta personalità. To stay in the neighborhood, in the block, you need a fucking personality. Some fucking personality. Se partirai, if you leave, dimmi, tua madre, chi la consolerà? Tell me your mother, who will console her? And then we have again the pre-chorus, maglia bianca, oro sui denti, blue jeans, white shirt, gold on the teeth, blue jeans. Non paragonarmi a una bitch così. Don't compare me to a bitch like that. Non era abbastanza noi soli sulla jeep. It wasn't enough just us in the jeep. Ma non sono bravo a rincorrere. But I'm not good at chasing. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the golden tracksuit, baby non richiamerò, baby I won't call back. Again the chorus, ballavamo nella zona nord, we were dancing in the north zone, quando mi chiamavi fra, when you called me bro. Con i fiori nella tuta gold, with flowers in the gold tracksuit, tu ne fumavi la metà. You smoked half of it. Mi passerà, ricorderò, I'll get over it, I'll remember. I gilet neri pieni di zucchero. The black waistcoat full... the black oh my god. The black waistcoats, because I forgot to type an S, because I gilet neri pieni di zucchero is plural. So, the black waistcoats full of sugar. Cambio il numero. I change the number. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, baby non richiamerò, baby I won't call back. Then we have the second verse. Mi hanno fatto bene le offese, the insults did me good. Quando fuori dalle medie le ho prese e ho pianto. When outside of middle school, I, like, in Italian you just say medie superiori, implying school. So, like, instead of saying middle school, scuole medie, we just say medie. It's just like saying middle or high. When outside of middle school, I got them and I cried. Here, for how Italian is built, le ho prese can mean le offese because it's feminine. However, prendersele, so le ho prese, it also mean to take a beating. So it might imply that not only he was insulted, but also beaten. Dicevi ritornatene al tuo paese. You said go back to your country. Lo sai che non porto rancore. You know I don't hold grudges. Anche se papà mi richiederà, even if dad will ask me again, di cambiare cognome, to change my last name. Now, this part represents refers to an interview, because at certain point they reviewed Mahmood's father, and you might say, well, okay, interviewing the parents of a famous singer, like, it makes sense. There's an issue, because apparently Mahmood's father left him and his mother. So, of course, Mahmood doesn't have much respect or a nice relationship with his father. And in an interview, basically, the father said, I would like for him to change his last name, because his last name is my last name. Namely, he said, I'm happy if you take your mother's last name and leave mine alone. Since you don't call me, you don't say hello, you don't say how are you don't say where are you, dead or alive, it doesn't matter. I would also say no shit, considering you abandoned your own child, but I guess. But yeah, this is the reference, and it's not the first song where Mahmood hints at this difficult relationship, because it is one of the main trauma. Like, he explained this matter several times in some interviews I read. So yeah, there's that. And then the song ends with an outro which is like a slight modification of the pre-chorus and the chorus. Ballavamo nella zona nord, we were dancing in the north zone, quando mi chiamavi fra, when you called me bro. Con i fiori nella tuta gold, with flowers in the gold tracksuit, tu ne fumavi la metà, you smoked half of it. Mi passerà, ricorderò, I'll get over it, I'll remember, i gilet neri pieni di zucchero, the black waistcoats full of sugar, cambio numero, I change the number. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, baby non richiamerò, baby I won't call back. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 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 repeated 5 times just like the cell phones. 5 cell phones in the gold times 5 tracksuit. 5 cellulari nella tuta gold, 5 cell phones in the gold tracksuit, baby non richiamerò, baby I won't call back. Now, one last note to finish. Here, you can see mainly in the pre-chorus and the chorus becoming at last the outro, that there are many hints, many references to drug dealers, street life, drugs in general. And in fact, even the title of the song, Tuta Gold, is hinting at that. Now, however, Mahmood explained that this is a metaphor. He was clear about the fact that he's not a rapper. He never dealt with drugs, but he mentioned them here as metaphors of vices. The flowers smoked, the sugar representing cocaine, they do not represent literally death. It's more like a representation of the addiction to vices, generally speaking. However, of course, this type of metaphor punches more, of course, and probably was also relevant to the fact that Mahmood explained he wrote this song after a rave somewhere, so that was relevant as well, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So that was Tuta Gold by Mahmood. He didn't win Sanremo 2024, but he definitely won on the charts and in the sales. So the moral winner, the money winner of this year, for sure. And yeah, we keep going towards a new song we are going to analyze, guys. This time, if I can, I'm going to do all of them of Sanremo 2025, because even if you don't like them and whatnot, they are somehow relevant to show a little bit the culture, right? Because there's a reason why they are the singers and the songs are there, and the themes the songs talk about are important. And in fact, I'll keep analyzing songs from the last year edition until we reach this year edition in 2025. That said, of course, I want to remind you that for any doubt, thought you have, the comment section is waiting for you. And of course, if you would like me to analyze or talk generally about any Italian song specifically, of course, let me know. That said, grazie everyone for watching and arrivederci.